Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting on the track suits. So the jersey I'm wearing inside is that of
Yeah, I'm putting on
Newcastle.
track suits. So just I'm wearing.
Okay, I hope it's okay. Uh, okay, please, if anyone is there, this is on Facebook or on YouTube, do let me know. Do let me know. Okay, basically, we want to look at actions in the major league in Europe. Matches are be coming up. Yeah, in less than 2 hours from now, I think some actions are already on, and perhaps I will be updating you guys of the results. Let me check where actions are already on. I think yes, in Spain, in the Spanish La Liga, the match between Real Mallorca and Betis is on right now, and it's just 2 minutes gone. Just 2 minutes into the game, and still 0-0. So that is expected anyway. All right, so I want to welcome everyone into this live streaming on my channel. If you are watching from my channel on YouTube, that is GTV Sports Nigeria, you're welcome. And of course, on my Facebook profile page, I want to say you are also welcome. You can drop a comment, and of course, I'm going to react to your comments. If you are, of course, watching or joining me live, I think, well, it's just, okay, I just have 3 people. Yes, I have about 3 people joining me now.
Watching.
Okay, I think,
live, I think, well,
let me try and mute.
okay, I just have
I think I can hear myself on Facebook.
Yes, I have about
Facebook. So Facebook,
joining me
good
now.
afternoon.
Watching.
Okay, I think,
well,
let me try and mute.
okay, I just have
I think I can hear myself on okay,
Facebook.
so
Yes, I just have
please a moment.
Facebook.
So Facebook,
joining me
good
now.
afternoon.
Watching. Okay, well, let me try to use okay, just
Okay,
I might go on
we're good to go. We're good to go.
wait a second,
Please, a moment. Am I echoing? Am I actually echoing? Can someone just tell me if I'm echoing? Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. A moment. Am I echoing? Am I actually echoing? Can someone just tell me if I'm echoing? Okay. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right, so everyone, you're welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is OJ. For those of you who already know me, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on this live, streaming on my channel. Please, on YouTube, you can join me on the channel JTV Sports Nigeria. JTV, that is JTV, then Sports. You add Nigeria on YouTube, you can, join me there. And for those of you joining me on Facebook, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay, so it's Saturday, and a whole lot of action will be going down today. And the big one in the English Premier League is a match between Manchester City uh, versus Chelsea. That will be coming up at about 6:30 local time here in Nigeria. But there are other interesting matches that will be coming up also today in the English Premier League. So at 4 o'clock, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches that will be going down. So I will be looking at this matches one after the other. Okay, one after the other. So let's quickly try and preview these matches. So the very first one I really want to look out for or try to preview right now is the between Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest. So yes, Nottingham Forest actually doing really well this season, and they're in the top four. I think third on the table, and Bournemouth also doing well lately, and they are I think seventh also. So I think it will be important for me to be precise. Yes, I think that is the situation with the two teams. So they're in the top 10. They are in the top 10. Okay, for Bournemouth, even though, or even Bournemouth, no lengthy, injury list isn't, holding them back as their 4-1 dismantling of Newcastle last week was their 10th Premier League. Yes, their 10th Premier League match in a row without, defeat. That is 6 wins and 4 draws. That's really amazing coming from, Bournemouth. All right, so their manager, Anthony, has led them towards the European qualification places, with only top two, Liverpool and Arsenal, possessing longer ongoing unbeaten run in the top flight than, of course, the Cherries as we speak. So they'll be hosting a very good side this season, a surprising package this season known as Nottingham Forest. So not far, behind those two are Nottingham Forest, the two that's talking about, Liverpool and Arsenal. So against whom Bournemouth have an unbeaten head-to-head, record since February 2015. That is 5 wins and 4 draws. That's the head-to-head between these two teams. All right. So having also not lost a home meeting since 2014. So for those of you who want to put, who want to stake on this match. So since 2014, yes, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest has not really beaten them. Okay, so Bournemouth are on an identical run in home league matches this season. That is 2 wins and of course 2 draws, 2 defeats. I beg your pardon. So I bet they have not been particularly great for the neutral, as they have averaged just 1 goal per game across that stretch. So that's the situation with the match coming up very, very shortly at 4 o'clock Nigerian time. That is Bournemouth versus Newcastle United. So if there are to be a goal in this fixture, then it might be the visitors doing most of the scoring as they have considered just 9 across their last 10 league matches. That's talking about the visitors, Nottingham Forest. Okay, so that's the the preview of Nottingham Forest match against Bournemouth, of course, the host today. Also, to be important for us to look at the other game also coming up. That's Brighton versus Everton. Brighton versus Everton match will surely be an interesting one to look out for today. And Brighton have put an 8-game winless Premier League run. That is 6 defeats and 2 losses behind them, securing back-to-back victories. The most recent of which was a standout 3-1 win away to, of course, Manchester United, my main club. I must confess, my main club. Okay, so both those successes came on the road. So Fabian is now talking about the coach Fabian Huzula is now tasked with bringing some of that feel good factor back to the MX Stadium, where the Seagulls are without a victory in 4 matches. So in their home front, they are really struggling. That is the implication. So they at least have the psychological advantage of welcoming Everton, a team they beat comfortably at Goodison Park on the opening day of the season. That match ended 3-0 in favor of Brighton. Okay, so today they'll be hosting Everton, whom they actually defeated at home in the beginning of the season, 3-0. So today will be tough, but Everton now have a new coach, right? So that victory has set up the opportunity to do their double over the Toffees for the very first time in what is the 12th league campaign they have shared. 12 league campaign they have shared. So Everton will hope they can stop that happening. That's talking about the defeats they had at home. So now they are really struggling and they have a new coach. So Everton, a team that beat comfortably at Goodison Park on the opening day of the season, are of course trying to see that they will stop this happening today. So especially with the confidence at first 3 points under returning manager David Moyes at home to Tottenham last weekend. You recall that they defeated Tottenham by 3-2. Okay, so yet just one win from their last 21 Premier League away games, beating Ipswich in October, if you recall, by 2-0. Uh, uh, you know, so does highlight Moyes has his work cut out to halt the Toffees' ongoing traveling woes. So the Toffees will be traveling today to meet Brighton. They have uphill tax. I must tell you today, they have an uphill task today. And that task is to ensure that, look, we defeated Tottenham. And this week, we just have to at least go get at least a point, which will not be bad for Everton today. But like I said earlier, yes, Brighton defeated them on the opening day of this season by 3-0. So how will today be like? So that's the situation between Brighton and Everton. I know that in the Premier League, anything at all can happen. Now, the next match I want us to look out for is, of course, the match between Liverpool versus Ipswich Town. Yes, versus Ipswich Town will be coming up at 4 o'clock, also Nigerian time. Yes, after back-to-back Premier League draws to start this year, Liverpool rediscovered their winning touch by scoring twice in the closing stages to beat Brentford last week. So moving 6 points clear at the summit, having played a game fewer than the rivals. So that result, make it 17 top flight games without no defeat for the Reds. That is 12 wins and 5 draws, which sees their slot set the longest unbeaten league run by Liverpool manager in their fourth season since William Edward Barclay in 1893-94 season, which was Liverpool's first ever season in the Football League. So they have to make sure that they do that today. So the good times rolled on at Anfield with a 2-1 victory over Lille in midweek European action, where a refreshing feeling of scoring first was felt since the Reds have conceded first in each of their three home league matches. So they will be hoping to end that streak against team they started this campaign against and replicating that 2-0 opening day win against them. Yes, in the opening day, they actually defeated Ipswich Town by 2-0. So that will see Liverpool win their 11th consecutive home league game against the promoted opposition if that happens later today. So that's the preview. Permutation between the match. I mean, between Liverpool and Ipswich Town much later today. Okay, so the other one I would also want us to quickly look at is the match between Southampton versus Newcastle United. Of course, I'm putting on their jersey, talking United. All right, I love the team. They are really doing great this season. And so it's a near certainty that Southampton will be playing in the championship again next season, with the Saints winning just one of their 22 Premier League games in this term. That's they drew 3 and lost 18 matches. Really bad for them, I must tell you. Really, really bad for them. So when converting to 3 points for a win across the whole of time, Southampton 6 points is the just second lowest tally after 22 top flight games, with only Bolton in the 1902-1903 season ever having at this stage. So recovering from this position seems high on impossibility, I must tell you. How can they recover? Southampton, in fact, they are good as going down. So they will be in the championship. They are good as that. I must tell you, they are good as that. Well, the Saints, start their unlikely roads to redemption against Newcastle. But playing the Northeast club, playing the Northeast club doesn't offer much hope, as they have won just one of their last 13. Yes, 13. Premier League head-to-heads, drawing 3 and losing 9. So new boss Ivan Juric, I will hope he can be the man to break that spell. But having lost all 5 of his Premier League games in charge, he's finding the adaptation process difficult himself. Yes, really, really difficult himself. So Newcastle will surely be a very difficult nut to crack for Southampton today. Also coming up is the match between Wolves versus Arsenal. Wolves versus Arsenal is also coming up today at 4 o'clock. And we'll see what happens. Then the late kickoff match is between Manchester City and Chelsea. Manchester City and Chelsea. I actually don't want this video to be too long, this live to be too long. So Manchester City versus Chelsea, and for City actually is they are trying to come back. Just as it looks like Manchester City had turned the corner with a 6-0 win at Ipswich Town in the Premier League last weekend. Pep Guardiola's men were then brought back down to earth in midweek with a 4-2 UEFA Champions League defeat to PSG. So today they will be meeting a very strong opponent in the name of Chelsea. So can they do something about their predicament? So it's really, really tough for Pep Guardiola this season. So we'll see how it pans out much later. So that's the situation in the English Premier League. So a quick recap of the matches again. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest coming up at 4. Brighton versus Everton at 4. Liverpool, Ipswich Town at 4. Southampton, Newcastle, Wolves versus Arsenal. So the late kickoff is the match between Manchester City and Chelsea. I know everyone are looking forward to that. In France, we have Monaco versus Reims coming up at 5, Strasbourg versus Lille at 7, then the late kickoff um, in the Ligue 1, the French league, is PSG versus Reims coming up at 5 minutes past 9 o'clock Nigerian time today. In Germany, Ernstberg versus Inderheim, and that will be coming up at 3:30. Also at 3:30, Dortmund will be hosting Werder Bremen. Freiburg at home to Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich will be on the road, and Stuttgart will be on the road to welcome to, of course, be the guest of Mainz 05. And also at 3:30, RB Leipzig will be playing Bayern Leverkusen. Yes, Bayern Leverkusen versus RB Leipzig today or tonight or this afternoon. So moment less than 1 hour from now, the match will be kicking off. Okay, so the late kickoff is between Bayern Mönchengladbach versus Bucha. Okay, that one will be coming up at 6:30. That's a late kickoff match. Same time as the City versus Chelsea match in England. Okay, now a quick look at Serie A today. We have Como, a team being coached or managed by Czech Fabregas. Okay, Como versus Atalanta at 3 o'clock. So the match will be coming up very, very shortly. Napoli versus Juventus coming up at 6 to be a big one in Italy. Also today, 6 o'clock. And then late kickoff match in Italian Serie A is Empoli versus Bologna coming up at 8:45. Yes, 8:45. So Mallorca versus Betis in the Spanish La Liga. And it's already on the way. Atletico Madrid versus Villarreal at 4:15. 4:15. And Sevilla will be hosting Espanyol later at 6:30. Then the late kickoff is Valladolid versus Real Madrid. So Real Madrid will be on the road today. So that time will be coming up. I mean, the match will be coming up at 9 p.m. Nigerian time. So it's a late kickoff. Okay, so quickly, the NPFL is back. That is the Nigerian Professional Football League. So week 20 starts today. And a quick look at the matches in the NPFL. So just give me a moment for me to look at the matches. Yes, I know that Nasarawa United will be entertaining Katsina United today. They'll be entertaining Katsina United today. That's talking about Nasarawa United. So it will be a big one. So week 20 starts today in the Nigerian Professional Football League, aka NPFL, and everyone is actually looking forward to that match. As far as Nigeria, those who love Nigerian League are concerned. Okay, all right. So Nasarawa United versus Katsina United. The match is already on the way. Nasarawa United are winning 1-0, and Rangers International of Enugu versus Niger Tornadoes will be playing very, very shortly. It will be 3 o'clock Nigerian time. So for those of you who love Nigerian, league, you surely be watching that or be looking forward to that. So I am made to understand that the match between Kwara United and Shooting Stars have been postponed. But Sunshine Stars and Ikorodu City will be coming at 4 o'clock tonight, and Abia Warriors will be entertaining Bayelsa United also today. So this is of course the preview to the matches that will be coming up today across some leagues in Europe, or the major leagues in Europe and Nigeria. I hope you love this one. I hope you are ready to enjoy your weekend, as all the actions will be happening today. For those of you who love football, will be chilling out somewhere to be watching the game. So I will surely be back. I'll be back after the entire games must have ended. Most of the games must have ended. I hope to be back like 7 o'clock or thereabout to do another live on the outcome of all these matches today. So please do well to join me. So please, on Facebook, I want to say thank you very much for those of you who who join me, or who join me on Facebook, who are watching on Facebook right now. Thank you so much. You can drop your comments on my Facebook page. Whatever you want to ask, you can ask me when it comes to the issue of football. There are other things we'll be talking about there. But for my football channel, for my sport channel on YouTube, for those of you watching there, please keep watching. Do well to subscribe, please. Do well to subscribe. JTV Sports is also on Facebook. JTV, please just type JTV Sports Nigeria. You also see it on Facebook. All you need to do is to what? Follow. Please follow me on JTV Sports on Facebook, and also subscribe to my channel on YouTube, JTV Sports Nigeria. JTV Sports Nigeria. Okay, so that we can grow the channel. All right, and bringing you the very, very best right here. So thank you very much. I love you. See you later, and we will of course be looking at the results of some of these matches that will be happening today. God bless you. I'm OJ. Bye for now. See you later.